Excuse me, jeez.
Gotta wait a whole nother hour for that food to reheat.
And
I need a little bit more salt.
everybody wants to rule the world. Alright, everybody. You all, everybody. The scavenger. Alright, let's check out the Pip-Boy. Alright, I need to talk to Paige. Where's Paige? Let's go to the crater. What do you mean I'm over encumbered? There we go. We're going to the crater, where hell the dogs surround her, got dumb and turned to wait for tomorrow. Welcome to the crater, everybody. To your left, we see a fissure in the ground where a mining operation has seeped into the ground. And on our right, we see the headquarters to the raider gang that has infested this Appalachian mountain range. Come on, Chaz, answer your phone. You know, he calls me all the time. For what? What? Okay, let's go, everybody. What's going on?
Only cowards.
Ow, my feeding tube.
Don't tell Serge I said that though.
Appalachia
Not
belongs to
very
nobody
nice.
that can. Looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm.
Oh,
We've
really?
established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality.
Really?
Yet here you are. What tells me you're not here just to waste my time? You want something.
Intuitive.
Must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it.
Well,
Well, if that don't pique my interest.
Vault
please
79
go
does
on.
have a mighty treasure.
What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79?
Well,
This is a fascinating
Gold?
turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that
I don't really
gold.
think there is
You
gold
know,
in there.
I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me?
It's funny that you say that. Because I could use my perception. By my count, you've got a serious supply shortage. You can kind of not afford to trust me.
You ain't wrong. Getting into one of them vaults sure would set us up.
I dug up some vault
Shit.
schematics as well.
You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to
You
learn
could try.
before you can roll with us, 7-6. You want something? You take it. It's the only way to live.
You know, I could just like take you right out, right now, right here. For the sake of all of us in Appalachia.
Seems pretty legit.
Right? Right? I mean, it's all fun and games until somebody threatens you.
What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
Ah, my fucking insides hurt so bad. Hey, get out of here with that. I'm not trying to have no weird advertising stuff go on in the background here. No weird.
Is that
Oh, I'm hearing myself.
Couldn't be.
All right,
I assume you're
Meg.
coming to me because
Shut
you got
up,
the
Meg.
skills to get into this here vault.
Hey, Meg.
But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby. Oh no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of
Ow.
the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods. You get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig?
I should get a lot more than just a nice little fair cut.
Peachy.
But
So,
whatever.
first
We'll
things first.
establish that
We
bridge
gotta have
when
a
we
plan
get
to
there.
crack that big ass
If
vault
we
door
ever
wide
get
open,
there.
right? Easy peasy.
It would be
light
nice
and
to have
breezy.
somebody to play this with, I
That's a
can
job
tell you
for
that.
Lucky Lou. Our demo expert.
10
If he can't
years
explode
of
it,
Twitch
then it ain't
cons
from
have
this
led
earth.
to this moment.
Now, Lou can be a real shut-in on account of his skin condition.
And check
But I
out
trust
the
him more than
YouTube
just
stream
about
as
anything.
well. We are live on
You will see him
YouTube
in his room
and
down
Twitch
below.
at the moment,
Introduce
people.
yourself. Fill him in on the
So
plan,
check us
okay?
out.
Do whatever prep work he needs you to do. You dig?
I mean, the worst that could happen is you're not interested in watching.
Right on.
And you will
7-6.
be up on the
Do your
screen
thing.
if you type in the
Let's try to
comments.
keep this
Please
on the
be
down low,
appropriate or
alright?
you will be
I want the entire camp to know
bananaed.
what's going on?
If anybody at all comes in here.
Is that
Oh, ow. I took a deep breath. It was too
On
hard.
the wide district.
Hey! Hey, you!
Guess we'll hold
You
off
seen a
on
guy?
that old news.
Kind of a squirrely guy with big sunglasses running around. Balding. Says he's a journalist. Yeah. You seen him? Ah! I don't have time for these jokes! Lives are at stake here! Listen, my name is Oscar Gonzalez. I'm in some hot water.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to have a sense of humor,
My
guy.
friend, Jack Hunter.
Ow.
He's chasing some
I can't.
for his damn magazine. Now, I don't want to leave my friend alone out there in the wilderness, but I'm running out of time. We gotta split, you see? So do that.
Drink didn't make you invincible, you idiot. They can still kill you.
Oh! Take this holotape.
Blah, 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 blah.
Maybe. Appreciate.
Idiot.
About time to hit up a camp again. No way in hell I'm scavenging out there.
Gone forever. Don't get nebby and come looking. I ain't gonna be an eyesore around here no more. I already told Fisher he's got claim to all my stuff. The rest of you can fight over the scraps. Okay. I guess he's prone to bouts of melodrama, but whatever. We've all been there. I do feel like my insides are on fire. Hello. Gonna go back up here, mister. Kinda freaking me out.
If you ain't with us, you better watch your
Do I have to talk to every single friggin' person in here?
Lou, huh? I didn't know he was gone. Maybe he was just tired of being cooped up in that hole of his and went for some fresh air?
Haven't, but I will check it out.
Okay. You got me. I confess. I intentionally misled you. But it's not what you think. I had to do it. I promised Lou I would try to throw people off his trail if they came looking for him. I was hoping he'd come to his senses, return by now, and this wouldn't be necessary. Truth is, I'm worried. When he left, he was more glum than usual, like something was weighing heavy on his mind.
That's only because nothing can get to her. You ever see a Scorched or super mutant take an elevator? They're too stupid.
Oh, we got ourselves
Nothing I'm
a
aware of.
rewards claim
Nothing
here.
truly bad ever seems to happen to him. In fact,
I use those rewards
I'd say
points to
that
buy
Lisa
Tiny Tina.
would say God watches over him
Tiny
and
Tina's
has special
Wonderland.
plans for Lou here on this earth.
So I would
Lou's
say,
one of the luckiest men alive. He's over 95 years old and still fit as a fiddle, sharp as a tack. I've witnessed over a dozen times where something should have rightly killed any normal man, but not Lou.
good.
Indeed, no lies.
Sorry, the guy that I'm in love with at the moment sent me a
This
link.
thing rips through every one of them. When he
Joshy!
gets to Lou, it takes a sniff at him, and goes on its
Excuse
merry
me.
way. Maybe he didn't
The
like
problem with this
smell of
feeding
Lou,
tube is, like, there's
or
so much
maybe
excess air
something else.
that
Whatever
gets
it is,
trapped even more
I'm
than
stuck
before.
in your
And
life.
before it was because my esophagus has expanded and
Not
other
exactly.
things
But I
beyond
did send out
normal.
a friend of mine to go find her, just before you forgot. She's a cracker.
Sorry.
Best I've ever known.
So anytime I take a
Unfortunately,
breath,
my
I'm taking in
friends
a
want the
lot
best
more
conversation
extra
on his
air, and
face
it's getting
and loose
trapped in
stuff.
between places. And I also have excess gas due to severe GI issues
my
and
tracker
very
body
slow
fell below,
digestive
we got a
tract
tracking
and
cable
ileus
that
of the
you should find
bowels,
out,
all that
just in
good
case you
stuff.
ran into trouble and,
So I
wasn't
constantly
able to
burp.
make it
There's
out.
no
I
heartburn,
don't think
so
that's
no,
the
it's
case
not
here.
GERD.
But fair
Like,
warning,
thank
this might lead
God.
you to a death. You
I
can
feel
use
like
your
that would be
people to
worse,
track the
honestly,
vehicles later,
like
see
GERD, because you get that
closer you
burn
are,
in the
the more it
throat
will
and
do.
in the
It should
chest
get you to
while
where you
you're
need to be.
burping all the time. This
Good
is
luck.
just air and
And,
sometimes gas, like both.
You caught me.
It's even better when it
Brotherhood of Steel.
goes out the
You're a
other
damn
end,
free
because like a lot of that pressure is trapped in the jejunal line of my GJ tube. Oh, it hurts. I had to be awake, no anesthesia, barely any topical anesthetic during the surgery for this GJ tube, which is actually considered a slightly more invasive surgery than the other feeding tubes, I guess.
Just send a message.
They consider it a major surgery because they have to slice a hole into your sternum, through your stomach, and then jab a tube into your body, and jab it through your stomach and into your lower intestines. So understand that, like, it's not just going directly into the stomach chamber area. It's going through that and into the lower intestinal area that's, like, down below. Because there's one little part of that lower intestine that's part of the digestive process, and I have to skip the upper part and go down there, because nothing I put in the upper GI area is digesting at all. Like, pretty much just not at all. And yes, it's extremely uncomfortable. And most of the time I don't have energy, or I'm in way too much pain. I can't really breathe without it hurting on my left side, like there's something wrong. To be quite frank, the nurse that sees me every day told me to go to the hospital. But, like, come on. You have to understand, you don't get the red carpet treatment every single time we go to the emergency room, especially if we have some kind of state or federal funded health insurance program. Like, I have United Health. Like, I am a recipient of United Healthcare. But I have a plan that might not seem like it's United Healthcare because it's called something different. And I won't get that far into the identity of the healthcare plan. But it is funded in, like, basically overall United Healthcare, which is funded through Medicare and Medicaid. Pretty much every state health insurance has funding through that. Now, will Massachusetts, where I live and I'm from, survive? Probably. I mean, we are pretty financially independent GDP-wise when it comes to that. All we have to do is just refuse to subsidize our taxes to help bail out the red states, since they wanted all this. Since they don't want to, like, you know, pay for us even though they don't. I'm not trying to make my live stream political. I'm just saying it's true. You could just look that up. I mean, I'm an independent voter, but I'm probably going to become a liberal. And it's mainly because of the Republican Party. Like, maybe they could have swayed me as a conservative individual, but I don't see any reason to join that cause. You're not giving me anything to work with. Come on. I mean, what happened to the Conservative Party that was, like, the time of Lincoln, you know? It just seems like it's the very people that were like, we're gonna drain the swamp and then fill it with our swamp creatures. Because I don't disagree. Like, I do think there's so much corruption on both sides of the aisle. And I think that it's up to the Liberal Party and the Conservative Party to call those people out. I mean, if they both want to be taken seriously, I feel like that's their best bet. And I hope nobody gets mad at me for having this small discussion in the middle of my stream. I'm not really even here to pick sides besides the side of human decency and good. And no, I don't think separating people from their families because they committed a civil infraction, not a criminal offense under any statute of federal, state, county, or municipal law in a criminal sense, I would say, yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to be abducted because you have the equivalent of a speeding ticket as an infraction against your record in this country should not be a reason to be abducted. If anything, you could send them a fine, and if they refuse to pay that fine, I guess things can become criminal. But even then, that's kind of like a reach, isn't it? Come on, right? Can't you just admit that you just don't like them for who they are and because of who they are and just call it a day? I mean, I feel like you would get way more respect from people in the world. You wouldn't get that much, so don't misquote me here, because you're not going to get complete respect from somebody like me as long as you keep acting that way. But if you could just own up to your motives, like, that would definitely garner you some more respect in the eyes of people overall. Only it's because you're just being honest about who you are. I think it's important to just be honest about who you are. And I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I lived many years in the closet, but do you want to know why I lived many years in the closet? It's pretty much because of people like, well, the very people I'm kind of talking about. You have systematically turned life in this country into a fucking nightmare. And I abbreviate my slurs because I'm not trying to, like, you know, cause any problems. I'm in a lot of pain right now. Okay. The pain is slightly tolerable. God damn it. The pain is so bad. That's right, run. And that's how you play Fallout, baby. Yeah, but enough political talk. You know, I'm just kind of venting because I'm getting a little sick of just seeing all the discourse and arguing over ridiculous things. Like, it's so ridiculous. I mean, people, we're in the year 2025. 2025. Don't you think we're a little past all this, like, petty squabbling and arguing over, like, ridiculous things that just don't really matter in the grand scheme of things? They don't. You know what matters at the end of the day? The memories you make with your loved ones. Are you going to be looking back on your time on this planet and saying, oh, I wish I argued with those liberals more? Or even the liberals, I wish I argued with the MAGA people more. You know what we should have done was tried to meet each other in the middle, stop calling each other names, and really tried to actually hear each other out without getting offended and letting egos get in the way of both sides. Both sides are guilty of insults and egotistical, like, trips of power and even greed. but I will say the right, the MAGA side, is definitely far more guilty of atrocities and heinous acts. It's true. It's the evidence is before you. Like, remember, I am unbiased in a lot of other ways, but I can't be unbiased towards, like, what's been going on. That would be a ridiculous thing to try to do. Oh, I'm trying to be unbiased to everything that, MAGA and Trump administration has been doing. No, I'm highly against everything that they're doing. And it's not because I have some kind of derangement syndrome or just natural dislike for that administration. It's literally because if you're a decent human being or a decent individual or entity or anything, you would never support any of the things that they are doing. That's just common sense. Right? Isn't it? It's common sense, people. It's not that difficult. I mean, it all comes down to understanding even how politics work and how it's supposed to work. I mean, we went wrong sometime around the 1920s and beyond. This is when, like, people that were actually on the Titanic, ironically, highly opposed these points of views with the national banking system and allowing the Federal Reserve as a private bank, by the way, an enterprise, not a federal organization. It has federal oversight, yes, but it is a private bank, a private organization, if you will. So bear with me there. Having them basically take control of interest rates and printing money, essentially, by having control over the mint. I mean, the mint is what we have for our currency printing operation, like, the U.S. Mint Department, essentially. Like, there is a department for the U.S. Mint in the Treasury Department as well. I'm pretty sure that it's within the Treasury Department, if I'm not mistaken. I'm a little overtired and not feeling very well, so bear with any of my errors and mistakes. But the U.S. Mint, the Treasury Department, the Federal Reserve, they all work together, but for some reason the Reserve has, like, this super authority over all three entities, itself and the other two. They can just call up the mint and say, print etc. amount of money, please, and they would do it. And sometimes you would think with congressional approval, of course, but not always. There's ways around that. And it was set up to be that way. So it's like sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. And it's why I believe that both sides are corrupt. Because we've kind of had more Republicans in power than we've had liberal Democrats. That is true. It's a fact. And anyone who wants to argue with that, I mean, just literally go to a dang library and read a book. Like, read a book. And before you go, oh, well, they could manipulate the words. Yeah, they could do that with pretty much anything. Any source of media, they can try to manipulate your mind with it. That's why you read multiple facets, a plethora of media, and you take it in as you're able to take it in, one at a time, if that's how you do it. If you can do multiple at a time, then do it that way. But stop making excuses to not do the research, even if it takes a really long time for you to grasp the tenuous concepts behind what you're researching. Keep doing it until you get there, because that's what research is. That is what scientists and researchers and engineers do, basically, when they're developing prototypes and working on projects. Come on, use your brains, people. I believe that everybody has the capability of being very intelligent. I mean, we have less lead in our blood, in our system, than our peoples before us, our forefathers, ancestors, our parents, essentially. Us millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, we have the potential to take human civilization to the next level if we can just get past the hurdle of getting by the boomers and the Gen Xers, like, and working with the boomers and the Gen Xers that do actually see our points of view and actually care if we, as the youth of this nation, have a say. And I know I'm in my 30s and I'm not necessarily counting myself as a youth of the nation. I am a part of a youth demographic as like a almost middle-aged but still young enough to be considered young to most people. I mean, every time I say my age to somebody that's older than me by at least 5 or 10 years, oh, you're a baby. And it's like, I bet you loved that every time someone says it to you. They don't. Nobody does. And I'm sorry for yapping, but I am bored. And my feeding tube hurts really bad, and I'm trying not to think about it. For some reason, it's giving me anxiety to think about. It's like I feel like I missed something today. Important. It's giving me anxiety. I don't know. I am getting a spicy and dill pickle flavored mayonnaise from the Click Clock shop. That'll be fun. I can't really eat by mouth without getting really sick and vomiting my brains out and hurting myself, but occasionally I do partake because it's really hard to resist food when you have been malnourished for more than a year straight, severely for a year straight, and mildly for multiple years in a row. I feel like my body has literally started to become adapted to be so uncomfortable that if we ever have an apocalypse and I am able to still somehow survive and get things that I need to survive, I just have this weird feeling that, like, I would be more likely to survive the new environment more than the average person would. And I would say that goes for other people in the same kind of condition I am and have lived the same life I've lived. It's because our bodies do get used to stuff over time, like the more like we deal with it. Even psychologically. Although I just feel like with all these drastic shifts, and I would even go as far to call them a paradigm shift in society and politics, are so turbulent that it's like giving me vertigo in a mental health kind of way. I've got mental health vertigo, essentially, from all of this political dogma, religious dogma. It's just so ridiculous. I'm so tired. I found a monument. You know, Colonel Kelly. Excuse me. I'm getting really sick of that. I think I need to eat something. Let's get some Radix. Oh.
Hi, I'm Dick Shale, here to welcome you to the Colonel Kelly.
Boring. Ow. Stop burping. Jeez. Trying to enjoy a game. Starts to hurt after a while. You end up having to like just kind of put the controller down and try to lay back a little bit, see if that helps. kind of does for a little bit, but then it starts to hurt on that end of things. So you're like, all right, let me reposition some other way. And then that kind of works for a little bit, but then it starts to really hurt because I'm probably doing something I shouldn't. It gets a little exhausting. I am terminally ill. I accept that. I do. I accept it. I freaking accept it, okay? But it doesn't mean that I have to accept being so damn uncomfortable. Right? Or is that just me? I want that death pot meat. I feel like this guy had a really bad day. I mean, I don't even know if this was a guy, to be quite honest with you. You can't really just tell by the bones, actually. Fun fact. Fun fact. I mean, I am a female. It says female on my license, not X or trans. It says female. Alright, where is this guy? Hello? I really want a donut. And ice cream. I love ice cream and donuts, but I can't eat them because it'll hurt my insides. But I want to eat them anyway. And when I do, I violently throw up, and then there's more blood in my feeding tube the next day, and the pain is even worse than it was before. It's true though, I like go through that vicious cycle. Ow! Fudgicles. Oh my god, poor blood circulation. I feel extremely cold. And not just cold on the surface of my skin, like inside my body. I feel like I'm missing something here.
Hi,
Tell
I'm
me
Dick
something,
Shale.
Kelly.
I welcome you to the Colonel Kelly Monument. As you take in the view and history, consider using Abraxo brand cleaning products. I would.
Oh god.
This monument, deep in the wooded heart of the Appalachian countryside.
You're giving me an anxiety attack here, Colonel. Can you just hurry up? That was just so... I don't know why I did that. Somebody help me. My arms are really cold and I can't really feel them right now. I'm being serious. What the hell? Ah! Oh crap, that was a real grenade! What am I even looking for? Fudge, blah. Where are you? Am I supposed to follow a distress beacon or something? Oh, pfft. Are you serious? This whole friggin' time? Jesus. I must send you back to Jesus. I think that means I'm actually getting further away. Oh, my kidneys. Alright, so this way. Alright, that seems to be the sweet spot. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if that umbilical hernia exploded. Smells like it. Is this the right way? Alright, we're on to something, folks. Ah! Ah! Really? I was already at this mine entrance, so I had found it, and I just kind of kept going. Oh, hello. Why, hello.
I was not expecting anyone. Yes, I am Weasel. Blue is deep inside the mine, but he does not want to be found, and it is dangerous to go alone. We can find him together. You lead. I will follow.
Okay. Weirdo. Let's go. Trying to get Chaz to get on the game.
Serious, I'm warning you.
Oh, found some buff out.
Watch those setup. This better be good.
Hello.
Yeah, it's me.
Is that you, Lou?
What's up with you? Yins don't sound familiar.
So if anybody wants to know, I am a hospice patient. I have really bad health issues. Tumors, pancreatic issues, liver issues,
What's anyone doing? Come
a feeding tube because I have complete GI paralysis, basically.
I'm retired.
Severe protein, calorie malnutrition.
Yins can take your job.
So,
Turn sideways.
yeah,
Put it where the sun don't shine. I ain't interested.
that's my life. Ow. And I do have a webcam on this thing, but
Cause
I don't really always like being on
my business
camera.
alone. Keep your never nose out of it.
I just feel weird.
I read
I'm gonna be looking at a video game screen. There's no point in having a camera on.
You should be tight. But come look at this.
I mean, you can deny me entrance, but I will find another way.
Over here.
Where? What?
I have an idea.
What's that?
It looks like there is a way through. We could exclaim, expose, destroy it with Big Boom and go to the other side. I
Okay.
have done this kind of.
Let's do it. You sure this is safe?
Stand back, or you will die.
Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. And I don't think it worked. Hold on. I'll check. Ah! Don't think that was a good idea. Is any friends on? No. Well, we're gonna find this guy. Oh my goodness, it's crickets. It's crickets.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Give me that cricket meat. Oh, shoot. Did not mean to do that. Accidental discharge. That didn't sound right. That came out wrong. Oh, found a terminal. Interesting. Fuel pump, huh? Got a busted fuel pump. Okay. Let's try it. Hold on. We gotta take a picture of this, right? How do I enter picture mode again? What in God's green earth? All right. Okay, let's line it up. Guess I gotta take a screenshot. Still wish I could remember how to get into photo mode. Oh well. I'll figure it out eventually. Yep. Yep. Really? Oh, scheisse. That was pretty cool. Still got it. I've loved the Fallout video games since the first one. I own the first one on Steam, and the second, the third, New Vegas, the fourth, Fallout Shelter, Fallout Tactics even. That's a great one, actually, is Fallout Tactics. Interesting. Oh crap. You are terrifying. Are you gonna help me or just stand there? Jeez Louise. Thank you for the help. I don't even know what's going on right now. Just kind of going with it. Don't use it. Pick it up. That, eat. 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 Sometimes I forget to do that. Uh-huh. Well, that doesn't sound good. Suspicious. Give it a little love tap. That's the sweet spot. I'll take it. Ah! Don't just sneak up on me like that. You could have taken care of the cave cricket. Lazy bones. I think I might be bleeding internally a lot more than I thought. From what that feels like. What does this say?
That building looks like the way forward.
That's strange. Hold up. I wouldn't step there. Uh-oh. Ah! I knew that I was gonna fall to the floor. I just knew it. I don't know why I felt the need to shoot the frog. I'm just not taking any chances. I don't got anything against frogs. See, this is why I don't take chances. Help! Help me on it. Thank you for the Enya. Ow, ow, oh. Oh yeah, I'm definitely bleeding internally. I'm going to eat your egg. Target practice. Jeez, stop hopping around. That's it. Gotcha. Ah, stop it with the internal bleeding, please. It hurts. Ah, where did you come from? They're everywhere. Help. What do I do? Ah! I don't know what to do in this situation. These things are like relentless. Jeez. There has to be a better weapon I could use against them. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that seems so effective. That seems a little unfair. Jerk, scorpion. Running right back into it. Get back! Back, I say! Back, foul beast! The only way to survive is make a cocktail. And I need some of these. Some more eggs, please. Ow. Hey, where's my companion? Oh. Alright, I get it. Do not stand near. Bam. Ow. Jeez, it's already 8 o'clock. What is this? It's like an underground world. I'm in way too much pain. Found ya.
You gone through all the trouble not to get here. Well, I'd have to stop an old man from off himself. What do you want? What's it look like? In case it ain't obvious. I'm one of them rad super ghouls. Been that way going on 25 years. Ain't no way to live. Killing myself's the only way to keep people safe. Of course, that's harder than you'd think.
Sorry, one of my neighbors was checking on me to make sure I was still alive.
Anyway, I don't know how it works, Nat. I just knew.
I had to answer the message.
Feels like the
Can we just get
Yeah,
past all
I
this?
feel
I
like
went through way too much BS to get here.
No one. So yeah.
Okay, alright, alright, alright.
Then what happens if people have trouble
I
putting
get
you
it.
down? So I end up killing them all. Yeah. Then.
Oh my goodness.
Don't want to be. Nah.
It's a good thing I can actually read that
You just want to
before I
blast our
click
way
it.
into a vault? You go on ahead back to Crater. I got.
Okay, I will. I'll head back to
Don't
Greater.
I'm happy about it.
Alright. Wait. Huh. I read pretty much any terminal I come across because in the original 2 Fallout games, the first one and the second, reading the terminals and stuff you come across is very important. It is. Ow. Alright. Is this the right way out? Yes. Gotta use the terminal. I know I'm terminally ill, but stop reminding me by putting the word terminal on the screen. Haha, just kidding. I mean, I am terminally ill, but I obviously don't think the game's doing it on purpose. Let's go. Ow. Alright, everybody. Let's do this. I'm gonna go back to Tiny Tina's. Sorry, folks. Ow. Alright, folks. Now that I got that out of my system. Well, the dogs around her. By the power of Thor. Raw. Once upon a time I was falling in love. Now I'm falling apart. Nothing I can do. Total eclipse of my farts. Ah! think I'm going to perish. If anybody would like to interact, let me know.
Good thing we put in the infinite lives cheat.
I know you're worried at night. I won't find my way. And I'm tired of lying to myself just to get through each day. Hey. My head said that I should've never left. And in my seat I soon wake from my day, starting to question. Say what? Whoa. That's it.